Hi folks, Russell Longcore again, and this is coming to you because it's 2013's hurricane season. I'm an insurance claims consultant, and I have a practice here in Atlanta, and I'm the author of a couple of books, actually it's like 5 books, but I'll show you the first two. The first one that I wrote was Insurance Claims Secrets Revealed. That came out in 2007. It's the #1 book that's ever been written on insurance claims, and I'll show you how to collect thousands of dollars that you wouldn't if you just read my book. The second one came out in 2009. It's called Commercial Insurance Claims Secrets Revealed, and that's dedicated for businesses. But what I'm trying to tell you is today, because of the 2013 hurricane season, this is the time right now, before something happens, before there's a named storm that blows into town where you live. Now's the time to take a look at your policy and make sure that you've got the coverages that you need. The last time we talked about being insured to value. This time we're going to talk about, in a homeowner policy, for example, a Coverage B, which is the appurtenant private structures. And usually, sometimes it's called other structures. And usually that's a percentage of the amount of the dwelling, which is Coverage A. But here's the thing I want you to consider. Many times, Coverage B is something that is when it's a percentage, it might not be enough. I've seen some amazing other structures. I've seen people that have very fancy barns. I've seen people that have had, and I don't mean a farm, I mean a building out in back where they keep their luxury motor coach, or a building out in back that they use for their shop, or a building out back that is an extremely fancy cottage, and the mother-in-law stays there. I mean, there are all kinds of different things that fall under the heading of an other structure. An other structure is basically a structure that's not connected to the main structure by a porch or a roof or something. And you'll have to look at your policy and see how that's defined in your policy. But what I want you to do today is to make sure that the policy limits in your policy, in your homeowner policy, for example, are enough to replace your separated structure, your other structure, your appurtenant private structure. Make sure that that coverage limit is correct, because if it's not, if you've got a $30,000 metal building out back that's full of stuff, and you keep your antiques or something like that in there, or whatever, and you've only got it insured for $15,000, you got problems. So don't be caught with not enough coverage under Coverage B in your homeowner policy. And so for the hurricane season, understand this is the time to check this stuff, and most of the time, I'm going to tell you right now, from a claims examiner standpoint, claims adjuster standpoint, agents miss this all the time. They don't look closely, and don't rely upon your agent to make sure that you have the right amount of coverage. That's your responsibility. And if you're in a claim, the insurance company and you have just parted company. Once you file a claim, they are going to want to pay you all the money that you'll accept, or the least amount of money that you'll accept, quite frankly. But your goal is different. Your goal is that you want to get paid all the money that you could be paid, every last dollar, under the terms and conditions of your policy. And you're not a claims specialist, or you would be making this video instead of me. And what I'm telling you is that if you don't get some help on your claim, like you do when you file your taxes, I mean, you get help then, because who could understand the tax code? I certainly don't. You probably don't either. I'm not even sure your CPA does, but at least he knows more than you and I put together. But the idea is that if you don't have an expert helping you, the insurance company is going to run over you like a steam engine, and you're not going to get paid thousands of dollars that you could be paid under the terms and conditions of your policy. And if you need to know this stuff before you go into a claim, because once the claim is filed, the insurance company is usually going to move relatively quickly. And if you, in the early days of the claim, either do something or don't do something that you should have done or shouldn't have done because you were just too ignorant and you didn't know. Now, ignorance is not pejorative. I'm just saying you have a lack of facts, lack of knowledge. But you're ignorant about the process, and the claims process is everything. The devil is in the details of the claims process, and if you don't know what it is, then you stand to lose thousands when it comes to claim time. That's the reasons for my books. So take a look below, and I'm bringing this to a close now. Take a look below this video, find the link. There's lots of different ways that you can buy this book. You can buy it on Amazon Kindle. That's the cheapest way to do it. It's like $9.99. If you want a soft cover of the book so that you can actually feel it and have my signature and my autograph and stuff like that in the inside fly cover, I'll do that for you. It's like 20 bucks. But that's your choice. But the choice of, make sure that the choice of whether or not you get paid or not is not yours. Make sure that that choice is yours. Don't be a victim. You've already been victimized once if you got a hurricane that's blowing through your area and causing damage to your house. Don't be a victim in the claims process and make it twice as bad. So look for the link that's below. Thank you very much. Thanks for looking at this. And I will be talking to you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.